Good morning, beautiful people. So I was on TikTok live yesterday, and I had some beautiful young ladies that were asking me hair questions and asking me like how I got started, how I like acquire clientele, etc., etc. So I wanted to come. I'm praying that this is quick. If it's not, forgive me, but I promise that there's going to be some really, really good gems in there. So just stick with me, okay? So the first thing is, one of the questions that I was asked was, how did I acquire and gain clientele? And I would tell people I'm very old school. So I feel like I have the advantage of being one of those kids that grew up during the birth of social media, right? So I remember like I actually had the idea to market on Twitter. I was really into Twitter. I used to market on Twitter, and it's funny because people kind of laughed me off of Twitter for doing it. Oh my God, this girl is selling weaves on Twitter. How ghetto, blah, 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 blah. Now look, it's like the same thing as like I always say, like I'm not going to say I was the first to do it, but I was the first person that I knew to do it. So, they always say like when you're the first to do something, people that don't understand are going to mock you. Then they're going to celebrate you, and then they're going to follow suit, right? So look at Soulja Boy. They said that Soulja Boy ruined rap, SoundCloud rappers, yada, 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 yada. And now look at how many people own their music because Soulja Boy was smart enough to go into a space where nobody was doing what he was doing yet. So one of the things that I do and I've always done is get you some business cards. You can get some business cards on Vistaprint for little to nothing. And so everybody always catch like when they have like Labor Day sales, they always have the best Black Friday sales. Like their Black Friday sales are usually like anywhere between 50 to 80% off of their products. Make sure that you are posting your best work, right? I mean, taking pictures of your best work. Let me back up. Make sure that you are using photos of your best work. And put those on a business card. You don't need a whole lot. It's free to create an Instagram. It's free to create a style sheet, right? Take pictures of your work. Put those pictures on your business card. Put your social media handle, your phone number. If you're working from home and you don't want to use your address, just put the city and state that you're in, so people kind of know the area that you're in, right? Do that. Leave those in beauty supply stores, in any kind of stores. I've been seeing this trend now of people that are sliding their business cards in like pants pockets or pockets in clothing or in let's say like it's cosmetics. Let's say that you're a makeup artist or something. Slide it in one of them little foundation boxes or whatever. Keep business cards on you. Another thing that I do is I love to walk around with like my hair done. I used to walk around with my hair and makeup done. I don't really have the time to do that anymore, but you are walking advertisement. So like, when I was younger, I used to always say, I didn't want to walk up to somebody and say, hey, my name is such and such. I do hair and my hair looks crazy, because especially as Black girls, what do? The first thing that when someone comes up to you and says, I do hair, I do makeup, I'm an esthetician, I do eyelashes, you're looking at that one then to see what theirs looks like, even if they don't do their own. You are always walking advertisement. I am so sorry. My phone is just not doing what it needs to do today. Anyway, yeah, so you are walking advertisement. So anytime you're going anywhere, and this is something that my mama taught me, I don't give a damn if you're going to Walmart to pick up a pack of diapers. Make sure your hair is cute. Even if your hair is not, let's say that your hair is not done, you just got a little slick back bun, right? Just got a little slick back bun. Make sure your baby hair is laid. Make sure that hair is sleek. Make sure your hair looks nice and looks healthy, right? And that way, when you walk up to somebody and introduce themselves and say, hey, I'm not sure if you're in the market for a stylist, or I'm not sure if you're in the market for a nail tech or whatever, here's my card. If you are a nail tech, even if you don't have time to do your nails, make sure that they're manicured nicely. You don't got to be walking around with long ass acrylics, but just look presentable. Look like you you do what you say you do. Another thing that I do is I advertise on my vehicle. If you have a vehicle, use your vehicle. You're driving it around everywhere. You don't even realize how much business you're possibly acquiring just by driving. Why do you think cabs do it? Uber, everybody that drives Uber has an Uber sticker on their car, right? Same thing with mine. Like I said, all of my media I get from Vistaprint. I apologize if I'm talking kind of fast. I'm actually rushing back to a client, so I'm trying to get this out before I get to her. But I have same thing on the side of my car. I have magnets on each door. So on all 4 doors, I have magnets. On my old car, I used to have a decal in the window so that people behind me could see my information. Get on Vistaprint. Catch them when they got an 80% sale, and you can get you like 2 magnets for $40. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay, furniture. I was talking to a young lady about my home setup, and I was telling her, like, look, you don't need all this crazy stuff. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money, y'all. Like, y'all can literally get your hair business off the ground and get some good quality stuff for like less than $200. If you ask 4 people for $50 to help invest in your business, you can get your shit started, right? So what I did was, when I first started out, you can use a desk as a station. I just bought a little $38 desk off of Amazon. If you cannot afford a salon chair, get an office chair. It spins around. Another thing too is, get on Facebook Marketplace. Get on Craigslist. I don't know if people still use it, but it's still there. Get on Craigslist. Get on social media and reach out to people and see, like, look for those salons that are getting rid of furniture. A lot of the time, they're not selling the furniture for these crazy prices because they got to get it out of their shop to make room for new furniture, or they're moving, and the last thing that they want to do is just throw away all this good quality stuff. Look for these shops that are getting rid of stuff. I'm always buying new shit. I'm always giving away or getting rid of things. And a lot of the time, like, I know for me, I be trying to get shit out of my space to the point where I don't even want to sell the shit. I don't even want to sit in there longer than it needs to. Come get it. That can help somebody else, right? So I would suggest get in touch with a lot of these shops that are selling furniture. When you see these shops that are upgrading, ask them, would you happen to have some salon chairs that you're not using, or old salon chairs that are still in good quality? Get you a shop chair. Or you can get on Amazon. Amazon has great chairs for like $80 to $100 just to get you started. Another thing is, when you're seeing your money coming in, oh my God, y'all, it feels good, believe me. For somebody that was doing hair while homeless, when business started to pick up, baby, and I started seeing money and I could buy things that I wasn't able to buy before, whether it was, a certain price of shoe, or it was, better product, or whatever the fuck it was, like, I know it gets exciting, but just always remember that while we feel like we can make it every day, you're going to have slow points just like everybody else, especially when you're just starting out. You're going to have a lot of people that's not going to readily appreciate or respect your business. You're going to have some people that are going to flake on you. You may be expecting, let's say you're expecting to have a $500 day, and a client that was supposed to be paying you $350 flakes on you. You just took the $350 hit. So if you bought them Jordans yesterday and you didn't have anything saved up, and let's say rent is due or your phone bill is due, now you can't pay your phone bill. Another thing that I would suggest is, if money is funny for you right now and you're not able to always keep your phone on, get a text-free line. I did this for a very long time. I was in a position where sometimes I was working this dead-end ass job, and I had just started to do hair full-time, and I didn't always have the money to pay my phone bill, y'all. I would be at my auntie house on Wi-Fi. So I would suggest get you a text-free app. That way, no matter what is going on, you always got a line that works. So you can always get in touch with your clients. You never want to be in a position where your clients cannot get a hold of you. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, so back to the money thing. Always make sure that you take a percentage of what you are making and reinvest that back into your business. So let's say, for instance, you want a better chair, right? You may want to go buy them Jordans, but that chair that you want may be $350. Put that money to the side and get you a better chair, a more comfortable chair. Get you an anti-fatigue mat. Get you a nice, upgrade your station. People love to see growth. This is one thing that I've learned in my own business and from the following that I have and a lot of the people that I work with. I feel like I've done so well for myself because I've shown my growth. I show my low moments. I show, my the positive things that are happening. I show my good fortune. And I always make it a point to tell my clients and customers, thank you for sewing into me and like supporting me, right? So anytime I've upgraded my car, I may not post a whole ass car, but I could post a new key and be like, this wouldn't be possible if you guys didn't support me. Thank you so much. Every time I opened a new shop, I would post the key to the shop, or I would post the shop when it was finished and make sure that I tell my clients, thank you for that. Post your progress. People love to see it. Another thing that people forget too is a lot of people are paying for the experience. Even if you're not the best at what you do, you can always grow. But there's a lot of people out here that are amazing stylists and their attitudes are fucking stank. And a lot of people don't want to pay their money to somebody that doesn't fucking appreciate them or doesn't make them feel appreciated. So it doesn't matter if your parts aren't the straightest. You keep working at that, but make sure that you're showing up on time, that you're smiling when you're seeing your clients, that you're happy to see them, that you're always speaking to them in respect. Even if you have to cancel a client because they were late or what have you, still be respectful. Because even if they're angry in the moment, they're going to appreciate the way that you dealt with them in the end. And if they do want to come back, or if they can come back, this time they'll come back. They'll have a better respect for you, and they'll be more considerate of your business and your time because of how you dealt with them. I think that we always forget in this business. A lot of people are so focused on the money that they forget the money is a side effect. The money is a byproduct, but it's what you're doing that's getting you the money. You don't have to chase the money. Just continue to do what you're doing. Give great customer service. Treat these people like they want to be treated. Treat people like you would want to be treated. You know, you don't want a client to show up and not say shit to you, so why would you not say shit to your client about you being late? You know what I mean? So there's that. Another thing, like I was saying, I know I'm all over the place, and I apologize. I'm trying to get this done before I get back to my house. Another thing. Okay, so if you guys look, if you look down my page, I have a video of my wash bowl setup. Get you a wash bowl. Wash bowl is on Amazon for $100. Get you a hooded dryer. You can get a good one from Sally's for about $89. Sign up for the Beauty Insiders program, you guys. You guys can get a discount on products like that. Let's see. Don't gatekeep. You don't have to give like your recipe away. But if there's a product that a client likes that you use, tell them about the product. Tell them why you use it. Hey, I'm using this deep conditioner because I noticed that when I use this on your hair, it makes your hair a lot softer, etc., etc. If you're inconveniencing a client in any way, shape, or form, shit happens, right? But when shit happens with them, we cancel them or we charge them a fee. When shit happens with you, deduct your payment. Give your client a discount. You know what? I'm so sorry. I know my water was off today and I had to have you come wash. Here's a $10 discount. A lot of the time they're going to tip you anyway, but it's just showing that you are considerate and that you care. I'm going to come back with a part 2 of this. I want to be like a lot more informative and intentional, but I just wanted to like give you guys a little bit of something because this was something that was on TikTok live yesterday, and me and the girls were having a really good conversation. So I hope that this really helped. If you guys have any questions, you guys know that you're more than welcome to reach out. Drop me a line, like leave some questions in the comments. I would love to make more videos like this to help people out that are getting started. I love you all. Have a beautiful day.